The rest part of Introduction to Computer Network. Let's see. So students, let's start with www. What do you mean by www? www is World Wide Web, commonly known as what? Web. We always work in what? Web to search something, right? So it is an information system. All the web resources are identified by its own uniform resource locator. That is known as what? URL. Okay. Every source, whatever we are searching, so whatever we are searching, we'll receive all the information and it is identified by what? Uniform Resource Locator. Who invented www? Tim Berners-Lee invented www in the year 1989. But the first web browser was wrote in the year 1990. What are the applications of www? Where we use www? Publishing task, marketing, advertising, research and development, communication, collaboration, industrial classification of sample companies, etc. like gaming. This all areas where we use for web. Next is email. Why we use email? What is email? Email is what? The word e means what? Electronic. So it is defined as a transmission of messages over communication network. Typically the messages are notes entered from keyboard and sent over internet using computer or mobile. So whatever we are passing the messages from one area to the next part, we are sending our messages through what? Email or electronic mail. So it is a medium or the path or we can say that it is what the area where we can type the text, where we can add up some files and we can send to the uh, person to whom we want to send, right? Next is your chat. What do you mean by chat now? Chat may refer to any kind of communication. Whatever we do chatting, that could be known as what? Any type of communication over the internet that offers a real-time transmission of text messages from sender to receiver. Chat messages are generally short in order to enable other participants to respond quickly, right? Next is your VoIP. VoIP means what? Voice over Internet Protocol. It is a technology that allows you to make voice calls using a broadband internet connection instead of regular or analog phone line. VoIP services convert your voice into digital signal that travels over the internet. If you are calling a regular phone call number, the signal is converted to a regular telephone signal before it reaches the destination. The VoIP can allow you to make a call directly from a computer. Now next is our website. What is website? It is a group of web pages containing text, images and all types of multimedia files. There are differences between website and web pages. So let's see. Now there are some differences between website and web pages. Website means what? It is a collection of web pages which are grouped together and usually connected together in various ways, often called as web site or simply a site. And here web page means what? A document which can be displayed in a web browser such as Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, Microsoft Internet Explorer, etc. Now there are two types of web pages available. First one is your static and second is your dynamic. Now let's see what do you mean by static and dynamic web pages. Static web pages displays the same content each time when someone visits. But dynamic web pages, this page's content changes according to the user. Okay, it in static it takes less time to load over internet since it takes because because the contents are same, that's why it takes less time. And dynamic web pages comparatively through the static one, it takes the more time for loading. There are no databases used in static, but in dynamic a database is used in at the server and in a dynamic web pages. Now what do you mean by web server? Web server is a computer that stores web server software and a website's component file, like example HTML documents, images, CSS style sheets and JavaScript files. When clients send web pages for a web page, the web server search for the requested page. If a requested page is found, then it will send it to a client. Otherwise it won't send to the cloud and will give the error message, right? Next is your, see, if the requested web page is not found, then web server will send an HTTP response with an error 404 not found. Okay. Now next part is your web hosting. What do you mean by web hosting? Web hosting is an online service that enables you to publish your website or web application on the internet. When you sign up for a hosting service, you basically rent some space on a server on which you can store all the files and data necessary for your website to work properly. A server is a physical computer that runs without any interruption so that your website is available all the time for anyone who wants to see it. Now, web browser. A web browser or simply browser is an application used to access and view websites. Commonly, web browsers include Microsoft Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Apple Safari. Plugins. What do you mean by plugins? A plugin is a software that components that add a specific feature to an existing computer program. When a computer supports plugins, it enables customizations. Okay, so plugins are commonly used in internet browser, but also can be utilized in numerous other types of application. Now there are some add-ons. Okay, so add-on is either a hardware unit that can be added to a computer to increase the capabilities, or a program unit that enhances primary program. Some manufacturers and software developers use the term add-on. Okay, so like what could be the add-on? I could say the biometric machine could be the add-on, right? I could say the punching machine is could be the add-on. Okay, I could say the like your OMR reader could be the add-on, right? So this all are about the hardware unit which enhances our task. Okay, so these are known as what add-ons. Next is, see, you can see the example of add-ons like including card for sound, graphic acceleration, modern capability of memory, software edition are also available like games, word processing, accounting programs. These all are what your add-ons, right? Next is your cookies. Cookies are the small file which are stored on a user's computer and contain information like which web page is visited in the past, login details like password, etc. They are designed to hold a modest amount of data specific to a particular client and website and can be accessed by the web browser or the client computer. So this is all about your introduction to computer network. Thank you, students.